Welcome. Welcome, please. Welcome. Remain seated. Welcome. Stay calm. And if you can, please enjoy the show.
Matt Pangrazi, Pheonix, Arizona. What do you do? What? Is that even possible? Can you even have fun besides riding? I don't know if that's possible for me. It has to be something with riding. Other than that, anything crazy. No knitting. Trying to think of what other hobbies I have. Motorcycles, pretty much. If motorcycles weren't there, I'd have to say something artistic. Graffiti, RC cars, something extreme. Why do I ride? I don't know, I've always loved two wheels and riding. So I started when I was probably about 14 and haven't stopped. So it's been a lot of years and something I've always loved. Stunt riding, off-road, anything really. Well, I've always loved KTM, so I had to get that. The GROM, I had a huge influence that made me get a GROM one Super Sunday, and I was hooked after that. I hated them at first, but I love the GROM now. Why not something else? So I mean, it's totally different riding a GROM compared to anything else. You can go anywhere, and yeah, it's a little bike, but you can have way more fun on a little bike than a big bike. Kind of why I like my RC also. I don't know. I just like the smaller stuff. You know, started scooter stunt riding and 50 stunt riding. I don't know. I have had big bikes, so it's not like something I haven't done. I guess it's just one of those things to check off the list. I guess the weight, and it's not way too much power to use. You can use all the power. You can ride a slower bike harder than a big bike's, unless you're drifting. Drifting's always fun on a big bike. It's definitely a different scene with GROMs and versus big bikes. Whole different culture, I'd have to say. I mean, yeah, it's all still kind of family, but you know, it's way different. Stunt riding has its good people, I should say, and then the people that are just all about drama, so it's totally different. I'm not a professional stunt rider. I've never I got paid once to do a stunt show, but I do fire alarm install stuff, so it's still something electrical, using my hands, having fun. So I'd have to say what inspires me to ride is definitely, it's a whole different feeling of riding versus, say, driving a car or riding a bicycle. Being on two wheels is just something it's a passion I have. And I mean, I look up to a lot of different people that ride in different elements of riding. Trials riders, freestyle riders, supermoto, you know, and stunt riders too. There's a lot of stunt riders that have the same thing, where they like dirt, street bike riding, and then stunt riding too. So a lot of the Euro riders, stunt riding wise, you know, inspire me to do stuff. There's a lot of American riders though. I mean, Kyle Slager and all those guys. It's just amazing to see what they can do. And off-road guys really inspire me too. There's Jack Field. He can stunt ride, trials ride, everything. So that's a huge influence, I'd say, watching him. Well, sponsors, I mean, I've only got one sponsor, one finger. Of course, Perfect Strangers for always hooking my bike up with the sickest parts. Yeah, I don't really have any other sponsors. Me, I ride for me. I mean, tips for GROM stunt riding, I mean, definitely don't waste your money and buy something cheap. Definitely buy something that's good. Like a Perfect Strangers part, for example. I wouldn't buy something else just because it's always been there and it works like no other. Just get your bike right, I guess, you know, protection, your motor, the bike itself protection. Then RCs, it's a totally different game. I mean, that was a journey just to build itself, because nobody really in America makes stuff besides One Finger and you know, in Slovenia, Rock Garros makes parts, but that's about it, really. So it's hard to say what to do for that thing. It was a huge journey to build. I like to call it the PETA. Oh, really, I just use a lot of Instagram stuff. It's Pangrazi at Instagram. That's about it. You know, Facebook I just kind of use for my friends and whatnot. No Twitter, nothing like that. Just always posting good photos. Like life goal? Wow, this is getting deep. This is getting deep. Life goal? Just have fun. That's really it. Just have as much fun as possible. You only got one life to live. Final thoughts. If you really want to do something, you just got to have the passion to do it. So stunt riding, for example, you know, a lot of people want to stunt ride, but they don't have the passion to do it. If you really want to do something, you just got to go for it and not hold back. That's about all I really can say.
information?
My credit card information, it's real easy. My pins.
I heard you have a really hot girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend, yeah, she's hot. She takes really hot photos too of me and my bike. I have to say they're probably the best photos.
What's a quote about the universe that really inspires you?
Quote about the universe that really inspires me. I don't know, it'd have to be something that Albert Einstein said or something like that. I can't think of any quotes because I have a terrible memory. I can barely remember what time it is.
If someone tells you to send it, do you send it?
When people say send it, I don't know what they're talking about. Probably because I'm too old to really comprehend it, because I think like maybe go for it is better, or I don't know. Fuck it. Just do it like Nike. But yeah, I send it. Sometimes you just gotta send it, I guess.
Shit, bro.
What's up?
Matt doing some cool wheelies.
Bro. We're in the process of an interview.
What the fuck? Matt doesn't do anything. Oh, dude, slipped on the wind.
Yeah.
Hi, Cody.
So pretty out here. So pretty. I'm here with Fat Guy. Moto Babe. We're just getting the shots. Woo! Where'd she go?
She's climbing a bit.
Why? It's a girl, Moto Babe. I doubt it heard that, man.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you taking me out to all this stuff.
Lots of fun to be had out